Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today Ryujin released the latest version of Ryujinx, which is Ryujin 1.0.4507. So a few days ago I made a big video about how we can actually play Super Smash Bros. In the latest version of Ryujin back then, which is Ryujin 4.0.4, and since they have released a new version, let's see if the game actually works better for this particular version. So previously what happened was we were able to boot the game, however we'll get random crashes from time to time, and obviously the loading time from one scene to another scene was pretty slow as well. So it is very promising because this is the only emulator out there that can emulate Super Smash Bros. 7.0 perfectly. Yuzu, on the other hand, they have not been able to actually emulate the latest version of Super Smash perfectly, and they have been very quiet in the last few days. I wonder why. I wonder if they're working on Prometheus, so hopefully they do, and they will actually give us a snippet of Prometheus speed. However, let's see if Ryujinx actually performs better with the latest release of Ryujinx. Okay, alright, so we are at the character selection menu, so let me try to select yep, there we go. Cloud. It seems like the loading time between screen is still pretty slow. There has not been any improvement there. However, let's see if the gameplay is more stable now. I hope that there's no more random crashes and there's no more weird sprites occurring in terms of character render, because previously, if you watched my video a few days ago, what happened was there were some weird renders on your characters from time to time. Oh, okay, I mean it looks pretty solid so far. This is where we actually waited for a long time in the previous version of Ryujinx, so hopefully we don't have to wait for that long this time around. So it's been 2 minutes and 45 seconds up until this particular screen. So previously we have to wait for close to 5 minutes from the menu until we get into the game. So hopefully this time around it is much faster. Even if it is slow, hopefully it just works perfectly. It doesn't crash. So if you remember in my previous video, what happened was when we first started the game, it was very slow because the game was building shader cache or something. So I didn't really understand because they for Ryujinx they do have shader cache features, but no one knows how does it work for Ryujinx. Whereas for Yuzu it was pretty straightforward. They will build a shader cache in the games folder, and you can actually transfer the shader cache between different computer. But for Ryujinx it seems like you can't do that. Yep, it's been 4 minutes. We are still at the loading screen. So, oh, okay. We can start to hear the sun. Yep, we're in game now. So it is slightly faster. We don't have to wait for 4.5 minutes. Rather than we were able to actually enter the game within 4 minutes. Okay, I will let the game to build the cache for a little bit, because otherwise it will be very slow anyway. Alright, in terms of FPS, right now I can see I'm getting about 5 FPS, 2 FPS to 5 FPS. But again, like we have seen before, that actually Ryujin allow you to actually play this game at full speed. Alright, it is just that for some reasons they're still building the cache right now, so let's see. Okay, still laggy. But it is much better than the previous video, whereby like in the previous video, there were some weird renders for the character. There were some weird renders happening to the character from time to time. Definitely was a broken render. However, now the emulator seems to be able to render the character perfectly now. The only issue is like it is still laggy in the beginning. I'm pretty sure after a while it'll be fine. Yep. Alright, so seems like hanging right now. However, again, it's just like the game building the shader cache or something. Alright. Seems to be stable for me. At least I don't think like we'll be getting a random crashing, hopefully. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, seems like the game has finished building the shadow cache. Seems like my character movement is getting better now. Okay. Again, like, this game has tons of objects. For some reasons, the game runs more smoothly on Yuzu compared to Ryujinx. But that's fine. We get like, kind of a better... We get kind of better like FPS from time to time, even though like it is still unstable right now. However, let's see. Come on, game, load faster. Alright. Okay. Alright, right now. Yeah, I don't know why it is kind of laggy from time to time still. However, at least we don't have any random crashes now, so perhaps like they have improved the code a little bit. Yeah, you see? At one point, like my FPS was super good, but then like sometimes I still have like some random lag here and there on my PC. So I'm not too sure if the gameplay will be better if you use a stronger PC, because obviously my processor is not the best. But I don't really think that is because of the processor. They just need to optimize the CPU. Alright, so again, my verdict for this game is still it's playable. However, you wouldn't be able to enjoy the game with such slow speed, right? So it gets better from time to time once they have like finished building the shadow cache. However, I mean, you know, if your gameplay is kind of laggy every 10 seconds, exactly 10 seconds I would say, I don't think like this is the experience that you kind of want to have when playing Super Smash Bros. However, again, this is still a good improvement. Our loading time has been shortened by 30 seconds, and there's no issue if the characters render now. They just need to make sure that they fix like this random lag here and there. Okay, as you can see, once we move to a less CPU demanding kind of stage, it is slightly better. However, again, still laggy here and there. This is not like the gameplay that you want, because what you want what you want to have with Super Smash Bros. Is like a super smooth gameplay. So when you play this with your friend, there's no lag, and you can enjoy the game much better. Alright, thank you very much guys for watching my video. So it's a good improvement on the Ryujinx. There's still like works to do before we can play this game fully. Stay tuned, subscribe to my channels. The next time like I see the latest release of Ryujinx and Yuzu, I'll definitely try this game again, and hopefully the next time they release a new version, it'll be more perfect than this. Alright, thank you very much guys, and stay safe.